Welcome everyone to my channel. In this video, I am going to show you how I style my microlocs into a short tapered cut or pixie cut. I recently installed some microloc extensions into my hair. I created them myself. I did a video on this before. This is my second go round, so make sure you check that out on my channel after you finish watching this. I'm going to show you step by step how I am going to be cutting my hair into that short pixie cut. So I'm using small scissors. These are my wig scissors, and I'm going to first clean up my edges, especially the nape, the back of my hair. And I'm going to clean the hair that's grown there off the back of my neck. So I know you all noticed that the video is sped up pretty fast, but not too fast where you don't get the gist of how this can be done. So this was actually an hour and 20-minute long live that I did on my TikTok. So I've just kind of taken the most important clips and sped them up just enough for you to see what I'm doing. So what I start off with when I cut is that I try to focus on getting the length that I want. So my goal was for me to cut this right at the bridge of my nose because I knew that would be long enough for what I'm going to be doing next. This is really kind of like part 2 of 4 series of me working with my microlocs. And most of you probably already know I prefer style over length, so that's why I am cutting my hair. So I start off by inching around the length of my hair, and then any area that I need to blend in or layer, I use my fingers as my guide in order to get the line that I am looking for. And as I'm continuing to shape, I cut, individual locks as I go. So I'm inching along, so I cut long until I get to the length that I want. And I do this step by step. So you see it's sped up, but it's actually a lot slower when I'm doing this on the live, because mind you, it was an hour and 20 minutes long. So that's how I start off, is by slowly cutting getting the length that I want. Now shaking the hair, when you see me shaking my head, it's just so I can see how the hair is going to lay when my hair is moving around, whether it be in the wind or me turning my hair aggressively or for whatever reason. You want to make sure that you're cutting exactly what needs to be cut based off how the hair is just going to kind of fall around on your head. So here you're going to notice that I'm going to focus on rounding out the bang of this cut and this style, because this is going to be very versatile based off where I place the extensions, which is really on the top center of my hair. So I'm focusing on rounding out this bang so that I can be able to push my hair from one side to the other or straight down into the center. To help create more volume in the center so that it has that look. You notice that I'm cutting in like a shark fin angle right towards the center of my head. So right down the bridge of my nose, that's where I'm placing a lot of the hair, pulling it there, and then I'm again edging it out. Shaking your hair is really important when you're cutting it, especially if they're microlocs or micro twists. You may not have locks, you might just have twists, and you're just trying to find a way to style your hair this is how you can cut it. So you notice I can pull from one side to the other, and then I do some cleanup when I'm pushing it from whichever angle that the hair can fall and lay. I want to make sure that everything is laying nice and neat. And then finally, with the center part, this is where I make sure each side is, you know, even based from my eye level. And then to finalize and make sure everything is cut even in that place, I will bring all of the hair that I added the extensions to, and then I will clean up that end as well. And at this point, before I do anything else, I try to allow the hair to just kind of fall where it may. And that's it.